I got a mega rare. Bronze powerful. I don't get it. I have Zero Brundo. I have Dio Brundo. Buddha. Muda. I have Dio, and I want to get I kind of want to get a certain character. I want to get Sosuke. What? What'd you say?
As I would like to say, konnichiwa, watashi wa Spence.
Give me a second. I'm trying to lower the music down. Better. Say it again. My bad.
I was simply stating, hello YouTube, or as I like to say, konnichiwa, watashi wa Spence desu ka?
You gotta teach me Japanese, bro. I want to learn. I actually want to learn full fluent Japanese. Like seriously. Yeah, how do I say mines? Hold on. Watashi wa shinobi da. Something. Yes, I don't
know. That's actually right. Now, if you wanted to say hello, you would just say konnichiwa in front of that.
Konnichiwa. Watashi wa shinobi da.
There you go.
What did I used to say before that? Oh yeah, I would say this. Anata wa chance ni tai. Eri nai. Say something like that.
Yeah, you stand no chance.
Just spam this chat like anata wa chance ni tai. Eri nai.
How many gems do you have currently?
55.
55. I'm pretty sure there's some codes you can use.
Time to look them up and spam them.
Yeah, there's a gearbox at the bottom right side. That's where you put the codes in.
Yeah. Are you in my stream? Because someone else is watching the stream right now. Is that you?
I am in your stream, yeah.
Why are you in my stream?
To give you that viewer count.
I mean, like, wait, so if more people are watching it, will it push it out to more people?
Yeah, the more that are watching it live, the more that it will be, like, advertised. That's how their viewer system works. The more people who watch it, it would push it up on the popular demand, or as it,
what's an XP IV? XP4 or whatever?
It's an item used to boost the crap out of your or your creature's level. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I almost called it a Pokemon. I'm sorry. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Arceus on my Switch.
What does Pika mean in Japanese? Light?
It does. It means light. And
seriously?
Yami means dark. Yeah.
Wait, and what means what?
Yami means dark, but there's also different forms of way of saying it. And like there's more than one way to say hello. So yin and yang. Yin means light, but it also means good. And yang also means dark, but it also means bad.
Yeah.
Those are also ways you can say light and dark.
I have my friend. His name is Jay, right? Not the Jay in this server. An older friend named Jay. He's one of my bestest friends.
Don't be the Jay in the server.
No, it's not him. It's not. Different Jay. He's my older friend Jay. Like probably one of my first few friends in this game. Like in Roblox. I actually met him in one of my live streams. Like seriously, tuning exams. And what's funny is that I made this joke, like we were both yin and yang. He was yin, I was yang. I was this Naruto to Sasuke or something.
You know what's kind of funny is you're currently yang and I'm currently yin. Look at our avatars.
What do you mean?
You're wearing all black and I'm wearing all white.
Oh yeah. And Sasuke's Susanoo color is purple too. So I want to get some new characters. I want to get
Look up some codes for
I just spammed codes. I have 1,855 gems now.
Walk over here and click the summon icon on your left side of the screen. I mean, you can walk here quicker.
I want to get Sosuke Aizen. Now what do I click? Summon or 10 summon? Do I do that?
Look at the banner. Do you see anything in that banner you actually want to get?
I see Hollow Mask Ichigo.
Then you can try to spend for him.
Wait a second. There's multiple things here.
There's gold summon and then there's the other summon. I wouldn't recommend doing a gold summon at all.
I got Buggy the Clown, or Boggy. Dude, me and my friend made a joke, right, one time, that, you know Bobby in Blox Fruits? Bobby, as my friend made a joke, it's actually the same Jay too, the old friend Jay. He said he called him the Bobby. I keep getting the Bobby, I mean, Boggy, whatever.
You keep on saying the Bobby.
I got Kid Naruto. Or should I say Zaruto?
I gotta keep these Gokus because I'm trying to get my Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Okay, is an ultra rare actually ultra rare?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, because I just got Toga.
The rarity rates in this game are legit.
I got.
It's the same as you expect them to be. The rarity rates are very important in this game.
I got ultra rare Ichigo and ultra rare Toga.
That's good.
Not enough inventory space. Oh, hold on a second. How do I open inventory? E. Oh, no, right there. Right. I'm gonna feed. I have 2 Togas. I have Ryuko. Is she good?
If you have more than one of the same card, if you click the card, you can see the evolution button. You need a certain amount of a particular Goku, and then like the upgrade pieces, which you can get from doing the particular like dungeon for that saga. So if the first saga is the Dragon Ball saga, so all like the green and red aliens and stuff.
Can I feed Toga? My bad, sorry.
You could feed Toga to Toga, but you could also just get the materials for the extra materials for Toga. And
Toga doesn't have a thing.
It doesn't have it.
It doesn't have evolution. Yeah, it doesn't have evolution. So feed Toga to Toga. So I made her stronger than it. Now Boggy to all the other Boggies. What's up with this? Who is this? All My Bronze Powerful. Is he good?
Yeah, they give you a really strong one just for the funds.
Oh. Should I feed Kid Naruto to Teen Naruto?
That is a completely up to you kind of scenario, man.
Is Ryuko good? Because Ryuko's here.
Ryuko is good. Honestly, I think Ryuko is probably one of the better 4-stars.
She is? She's a 3-star.
He evolves, I'm pretty sure, doesn't he?
Oh, the girl, Ryuko, from Kill the Kill.
Yeah, she evolves, doesn't she?
Let me see. No.
Actually, no, she doesn't. Okay, never mind.
That Bobby.
I'm confusing her with Ruki. I'm an idiot. Okay.
I need 3 Ichigos. Is that Yami?
Okay, I need 1 more Iki masked Ichigo.
Yeah, same. I need another Ichigo mask. So what is this All Might thing? Doesn't have an evolution. Is it even good? I might just feed Darui. Doesn't have an evolution. So I'm gonna feed Darui to All Might then.
Yeah, keep your All Might just because it's a
That song.
Because it's a 5-star.
Yeah. I have a 6-star thing too. What is this? What is this on my shoulder? See this?
Let me see. Oh, that's an EXP item. You don't actually use this in battle. You feed those to like a strong monster. So you could feed that to your 5-star All Might. It would level up your All Might like crazy.
What if I do it to Ichigo?
Whoever you feed it to, it'll level them up like crazy, no matter who it is. Those are literally just just imagine them as little EXP packs.
Can I get Mugetsu Ichigo?
You can.
Do I have to evolve the Ichigo Hollow Mask? Or what?
I'm pretty sure you would just need to level them up. I'm pretty sure that Ichigo is something in this game that you can actually attain for sure. I've seen people with the Ichigo with full bullhorn hollow mask.
Oh yeah, I can get that right now if I need to. Oh, I need to, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, I have All Might and I have Toga and Ichigo.
So what's your current lineup?
Ichigo, Toga, and All Might.
Alright, cool, let's get it.
I don't know what to do now. Do I feed like Tim? I have Tamari. Is she good?
What's this?
Is Tamari better than Toga?
Tamari, I don't know actually when it comes to them. Um, but I'm going to say this right now: your guys are going to be very important early game because I can't do anything until like mid wave. So you'll understand real quick when I mean that. And by the way, this is something you get after beating the first season, the first like world. Frieza's chair. Straight up give Frieza's chair. Alright, you have to start it, because we're doing your mission. Actually, I'll start it. Here we go. Green
Can't get in.
Level 1. Yeah,
No,
I had to make it before you could join. Alright, there we go.
But kite. Hey, if Aizen had a Bankai, what would it be called?
If Aizen had a Bankai...
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
It would be Kyokasui Getsu something, right? Or something Kyokasui Getsu, wouldn't it?
It would probably be something like Kososui Getsu Tengen.
Hold on, give me a second. What happened?
I feel like...
Also, oh, you want this? No. So it would be Tengen what?
It'd probably be Tengen Shiranai, if anything.
What does that mean?
Because of the way he is, I feel like because Tengen Shiranai literally just means the greater one, which I feel like would suit him, just because he wouldn't his Shikai wouldn't change much as a Bankai. I feel like all it would be is pretty much just an improvement of his Shikai. Because like if you think about it, Aizen's Shikai was already busted.
True. So an improvement of his what if it did this? The Bankai just literally added more blades.
Actually, I don't think you need it. I'm pretty sure my Goku alone can take on this whole entire thing for you.
How do I send them out there?
You just click them, and then you'll see the character, and then you plop them down.
Oh, where do I put it? Where do I put Ichigo at?
Wherever you want. I would put him closer to the front because that way he can level up. You can get more damage on the board. Yeah. I'm gonna do this though.
Oh. Can I move him?
These are basically monkey farms. You know, monkey villages.
How many Ichigos can I? Oh.
I think you can have like 5 or 6 of each.
Yeah. There he's going.
I don't know the actual amount.
I have no idea. What's that sound? Oh, it's that. Whoops. Why is it? Oh, I don't like that. It comes out of a certain ear if you look that way.
Yeah, that's been a thing all the time. I don't know if you've never noticed that.
I never played this game.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's literally almost every game in general.
Not as bad as this.
Yeah, this one's extremely like omnidirectional sound.
I have to stand right here because I can't take that.
Alright, now I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna upgrade you. And now I'm gonna sell all of these.
I can sell them? Nice. Upgrade. I upgraded them twice. Yes.
Look at bronze. Bronze all money.
Is he even doing anything? Why is Ichigo not doing anything?
So Ichigo's range is like super limited. No, he is doing something. You not see him? He's bolting off randomly. Yeah. would be significantly harder if you didn't have a bronze armor. You get black coat. Yeah, you see your damage? Your damage would not be that high. I
Your
can-
your your ranges are taking up all my things for Ichigo because I want to see Ichigo do something else. Why?
I'm sorry, man.
No, that's alright. Sorry, I had to move all my back here. That's why. I kind of want to do this for fun. Hold on a second. Check this out. So look, I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna do this over here. Check this out. Boom. Right? Boom.
Well, I feel what you're doing. I feel what you're doing.
So how do I turn him over? How do I twist him?
And
I guess I can't, huh? So I'm gonna put him over here then. Sell him, put him over here. Yeah, I guess that'll
see
work.
what I did? By the way, I can literally hit everything up to here. This is the range of my Black Cocoa, and he isn't even fully upgraded.
Seriously. How do I twist them around?
You can. They auto turn wherever the enemy is.
Huh.
So if you see this, it gets close to her, she turns towards them and starts hitting the shit at them.
Better move, girl. Come on. Attack, Ichigo. You guys could do better than that. Come on. All she's doing is just.
Wait for a second.
I'm gonna take out all Ichigos and everyone just spam All Might.
By the way, turn up your graphics level for this game.
Uh huh.
Because the graphics on max are completely different from like 7.
True.
If your computer can handle it. If it can't,
It's not even. It's not different.
oh no, the skills. You'll see a difference when they use skills.
I don't get it. It's still the same thing. It's the same thing.
You go into your settings and turn your attack effects to high.
Oh, that. Oh. Yeah, it is.
You see the massive blast from Goku.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. So there's no need for these dudes then. No need for them, I guess.
You can help out still. I moved all my units to the back, pretty much.
Yeah, I see that, and they're still just showing that.
You know what spice up your stream? I've noticed that your stream gets really quiet randomly.
Uh-huh. Put music.
You should, yeah, add some like background non-copyright lo-fi music or something for the background.
Okay.
And if you have people with you in a call, you should you and like if you have someone else that you want to collab with, you should have some things like written down on a note paper, like things you can talk about, so you can turn your gaming videos into like somewhat of a podcast.
Hmm.
So you could do a gaming video with a podcast all in one.
Say that again, my bad.
I'm saying you could do a gaming video with a podcast all in one.
A gaming a podcast?
Like a podcast video, but
Oh,
with
yeah.
gaming and
Yeah, that's what I want to do. One day, like, just have a whole talk show, whatever. I'm joking.
that would be crazy though. What would you call it though?
how can I say let's talk in Japanese? How can I say that?
Like a stern let's talk, or just like a casual let's talk?
Let's casual. Let's talk.
Let's talk casual. Trying to remember exactly which format that's in, because I usually use the formal one. So in formal, it'd be "Angarimasu," but that isn't what you want to ask. I assume, if I'm not mistaken, let's talk in casual way is "Hanashi wo shi wo mashou yo."
I am not going to remember that.
Or, "Hanashi wo shimashou."
I'm not even going to attempt that.
I said it for you, don't worry.
Why is Toga level 8? Oh yeah, I forgot.
The formal way of saying it is so much easier. Did you randomly get a ultra rare?
No.
I just got an ultra rare gash for no reason.
Return or replay?
We can replay it if you want to level them up.
I want to go through everything on like the season, whatever.
Alright, then I click return. Let's just leave the game. Get back to your
It kicked me. I mean, so for a podcast, I gotta think of a name. I wanted to say something like in Spanish or something that's also one of my favorite animes. Like I would have said a Akatsuki group or something like that, like Akatsuki talk, because we're not the real Akatsuki, not that obviously. For a podcast, what would I call it?
I don't know.
I don't want to name everything after. I don't want to name something after user name. Cringe.
To add a little spice, why don't you add like something based off of Bleach with a mixture of Naruto? So like you know how.
Or just anime talk. Oh, anime debates. Or anime talk.
Don't use debates as a title, because people will deliberately swing debate to sound like something else, and that's where I'm gonna leave that context.
Yeah, so anime talk?
Yeah, that would work. But in the end, it's up to you what you want to call it.
All we're gonna do is talk about anime, really.
Yeah.
So, like, anything that contains spoilers, we tell them beforehand.
Yeah. Have a spoiler disclaimer in your video.
Oops.
Yeah. Set it to number 2, second mission.
Can't. I can't.
Whatever mission it says you have to do, click OK for it.
Green Man 1? What is... Hey, come on, get in.
No, that's the one you have to do?
I have to do the Dragon Ball one again, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's because you had to start the mission. Okay. Yeah, you can insta start it, by the way. There we
I'm spamming it. It's not working.
go. It just takes a minute.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
It's finicky.
So if I started a podcast called Anime Talk,
Yeah, I would be a part of it. That sounds fun.
just talk about Bleach, Naruto, upcoming anime, new manga that pops out.
Yeah.
What would I call it though? So anime in Japanese, like pronunciation is anime, right?
Yeah, it's literally the same. It's just got a little bit of a fancy abbreviation to the A.
Yeah.
Anime.
And manga is like what? How do you say manga?
Mangaka.
I thought mangaka was someone who makes the anime or manga, because I'm trying to make a manga. I'm not even gonna lie, I want to, but you know, I realize I can't draw. I'm not good at drawing, so I might as well just draw moves and give it to a game creator.
That's the funny thing. So, that's a funny thing actually. A mangaka is a lead director illustrator for manga, but mangaka is also what you call an anime that is written down into a book, or a book vice versa that's going to be becoming an anime.
Sorry, I just jumped off and I got scared for a second. I accidentally fell off.
You can die. You can die, don't worry.
Can or can't?
You can.
I jumped off, and if you look at my stream, I made it. I was like, I can't even. I don't know why it was.
There we
Fun, cool. Sinbun's. Okay, anime talk sounds kind of cringe. Anime. What's another word of saying talk? Like another way of saying discussion?
Yeah, discussion will work. Or I don't want to say briefing because I feel like that sounds way too like old, like my age, kind of old. You know?
You're a boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
Well, actually, what I want to do is I want to talk about anime, video games, and anything, basically. We'll talk about anything. Just not politics. But we'll give our opinions, just not politics, though.
That will destroy your channel before it even starts.
I know. We'll give our opinion on things, but we won't talk about politics.
The one thing that I can say is an iffy. Some people say talking about your religion can also ruin a channel, but like at the end of the day, like it's your religion. Who's gonna really talk crap about it, you? I'm gonna be killing them pretty much as soon as they come out of the freaking bubble. You got quiet, are you okay?
Oh no, I'm just bored. How do you like this game? It's boring.
It gets boring early game, but like when you can do endless mode and stuff, it gets so much more fun. But you're not there yet. You have to do the boring stuff to get to the fun stuff. I promise you it gets fun. Plus I'm enjoying watching you run around the map.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm actually getting enjoyment from this.
How?
Because it's funny seeing you bounce around the map, just imagining you like a Titan from Attack on Titan just destroying the Dragon Ball universe. Like, just stomping on all Namek. If you didn't know, that's what planet we're on in the DBZ universe. We're on Namek.
Honestly, at this point, this is the only thing that's fun. Yeah.
I mean, you missed out on a lot of this game's like. This game's still popular. Imagine how popular it was during release. This game was a banger when it first released.
How do I say all around in Japanese?
All around, just in general.
Just all around, or everything. How do you say everything in Japanese?
Everything in Japanese is literally just subete ga.
I don't know how to spell it.
Subete ga. Spell subete.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind. I don't know what to name it. If I were to make a podcast, because I actually kind of want to have a podcast. You know, go live and podcast. Wait, podcasts are not always live, right?
Yeah, they don't have to always be live. No, you can straight up record it, and, like, you know, upload it.
But everyone will have to have their camera on though. That's the thing.
I refuse, but I do have a webcam filter.
Show me it real quick. Show me it.
It's
Anything that you can. Wait, seriously, where?
It's a free Steam webcam filter. It's called FaceRig.
So it doesn't show your full face. It just puts like a mask over you or something. You can wear a mask. I don't care. As long, I mean, if you have Nitro or something, in like something that you can actually,
I have a VR avatar that I custom made for if I was ever gonna do like virtual avatar, like virtual YouTubers.
Why not you, dude? Why not use it? Be a VTuber. I'm joking.
Nah, because VTubers get like they get lots of support, yes, but they also get massive amounts of hate too.
Why?
Because a lot of VTubers get like spam requests like, oh, you're afraid to show your face, or oh, you're putting on a voice just because you don't think that you're attractive, or oh, you're this person, and then people will try to like, dive into your personal background, try to get to know you person because you don't know. You know what I mean?
Huh.
I took the time to study about that before I decided to.
But seriously, I wouldn't care if you put on a virtual thing for a podcast.
Well, I know you wouldn't care. You're a cool kid. You built like that.
What happened?
I said, I know you wouldn't care. You're a cool friend. You're built like that. You know what I mean?
I'm built like that.
Yeah, that means that you built good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, built good. Stuff.
Yeah.
Face rig, right?
Sounds very. Yeah, it's
Political avatars?
There are political avatars, but there's not a goofy avatar that you can get your hands on too. It's pretty fun.
Face rig. Like, what is that?
There's a particular avatar, like an elf woman, I like to use in it, and that's the main thing I used it for.
Can I use it on a stream?
You could, actually.
Oh yeah, I could do virtual camera, huh?
Yep. All you'd have to do is switch your cameras.
Okay, I accidentally put race rig and not face rig.
Oh god. Imagine if that would stir up the heat on this on Steam. Just a rig that changes your race.
What if you could buy 2 trackers to fully embody your favorite character? Oh. I'm downloading this right now, I don't care. What character do I choose?
The VTuber setup that people use is actually called Void Studio. That's how you would make your VTuber avatar. Then you would need the VTube Studio, the VTube Maker, and the VTube Editor, and the VTube system to be able to do all of it.
Uh-huh. I just checked my Steam right now and Security Breach needs an update.
Yeah, that's mainly because you probably haven't updated Steam in a very long time.
Why does Security Breach need an update? It's not even online! You probably fixed a couple of things.
I have 11k money. You probably have so much more just because you haven't had to buy anything.
What happened?
How much money does your avatar? How much money do you have in the game right now?
21,000.
Nice.
Check out the. No, that's wrong.
Look how much money Bulma gives. Oh, you can't see that. She gives me 1,700 gold, 1,700 money per wave, per each Bulma.
How come I can't download it for some reason? Okay, there it goes. 2 minutes. It'll take 2 minutes. Okay, so that's good. Do I have to restart my app to keep my whole PC for this? Oh, I got ultra rare. Who's Gash?
He is I don't know if you've seen I forget, is it called Trigger? No, it's not. It's an old anime about this guy who was a
Patch notes. Huh?
He was a mercenary for hire, and he put that life behind him, and now he just acts like it. He acts like a buffoon who doesn't know what he's doing or how to fight or anything. But in actuality, he can dodge bullets like a boss, and he can take out pretty much everything with just like a bullet.
They added a loading screen? Sorry.
It's a really old anime.
Reduce.
It's called Trigun. Trigun, I think was the name of it.
You got added a new spotlight and signage, the trash compactor in the kitchen. Added a new atrium signage and what? Fixed an issue where exiting the upgrade console before selecting an upgrade will disable all save stations. Fixing an issue with entering Chica's recharge station too quickly after receiving party pass resulted in a hard lock. Category. Adjust the backstage office game. So you gotta be kidding me. Dude, they added one more save station. They 50 manual saves. Only 50 now? Come on, I have like 70 probably. I don't know. So there's someone in the chat. How you doing? What you doing? And like no one's commenting. You know what I'm saying? Are you alive? I'm joking. Did I just accidentally turn off my mic? No, I did not. Okay. Oh, good. Some yakinen tatasakai no yuji. I'm not saying it correctly anymore. No, some yakinen tatasakai no yuji. Omae no me o kikusete kuru. Why did that hurt me? What is this? Steamworks? What is this? Steamworks. What is Steamworks? What is Steamworks? Let me look this up. Okay. Steamworks. What is that? Common something. I think I need this to be able to play games. Update.
And I am back, friend Helen.
I have no idea what Steamworks is, but I just downloaded it.
Yeah, it's literally just a thing that helps make your Steam more enjoyable.
Huh. Some yakinen data saka. I know now kick it. I'll leave the game over after that. For some reason, I have my iPad where I'm checking my comments on top of the classic theme with my food in it.
I would ask to be a YouTube moderator for you, but I just realized if I do that, I'd have to put in the commitment to be active when you're live.
You don't want to do that, don't you?
No. You know how I am an admin in your Discord server, and let's be honest, I don't ever use my admin powers for anything. One of the few people who gain power just to never use it. I don't know why, but every time I look at you, I just get that vibe just because you always have a headband on. Like, genuinely.
You get what? That one about what?
That YouTuber Ninja, or that Twitch streamer Ninja vibe?
I
'Cause you
wear
always have a headband on.
Wear the headband because my hair looks bad without it when I have the headset on. That's why.
Don't say that, your hair looks amazing.
Oh, look at this. Seriously, it looks so bad. If I look, so I can't really hear you right now, but it looks like Aizen type of hairstyle. Without it, check it out. It's not that bad, obviously.
Your stream's like 2 minutes behind, so you're gonna have to wait.
Move this
Your
back
stream's
a
like
little.
2 minutes behind.
It looks alright, but when I put the headset on, that's where things go bad. Now, ooh.
Alright, now I have to wait like the 2-minute delay of your stream.
Not gonna lie, it's more comfortable though. This is more comfortable. See, it looks bad in sideways. So if I have it like this, it's a lot better. I don't have it like that.
Your hair doesn't look bad, man.
Now the headband on? Yes, it does.
If you got a little bit of a shape up on the sides, it would look great. Like, that isn't even a joke. Like, if you got a shape up on the sides, like, keep the top the way it is, but, like, get a 1 or, like, a 2 on the sides, and then, like, start to use a 1 halfway up on the sides to kind of give it a fake scenario, and just, like, trim it, edge it good,
So basically like how I used to have it.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to always do it like that.
I
Not even
mean,
gonna lie. You old pictures I
feel
showed
like
you.
I feel like that. I think that hairstyle really suits you.
My old hairstyle. Yeah. I like this though
Yeah,
because
I
it
think
looks like a new.
think
It's like a
you.
new
I
me,
think you.
so I kept it.
I think like when I first met you, like within the first like 3 days, you kind of force fed me a bunch of your Instagram pictures to show me. You didn't force feed me. You asked if I wanted to see them. I'm like, to you, and you showed me, so it was cool.
I can't do the Naruto one yet.
No, you have to do the click the Dragon Ball one. You're on right. You see the numbers at the bottom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
You have to. And you gotta go through phases, my boy.
Alright, animes, whatever. This is about to be done downloading.
Mine's genuinely been done. Face launch. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I don't need to bypass him. Allow the Steam client software. What are you doing asking me? You always allow the face rig. Already. You see the map's changed a bit too.
Start. Who is this guy? Enable virtual camera? What am I doing? What is that? Oh, okay. Enable virtual camera. Okay, what is it supposed to be? Oh, I gotta actually look at my camera for this. Okay, hold on. Avatar. Shop? Oh, I have 1,000. Okay.
And the beauty of this, you don't have to worry about if you have something on your face if you're like drinking something, or if you want to play with your hair and you don't want to look awkward doing it.
But so,
No one will ever know your secret.
do they? Okay, persona. What is a persona? Masculine body. I'm joking. I guess I'll get this girl. It's only
The elf chick with blue hair.
Midori.
Yeah, I use the elf chick with blue hair a lot.
Okay, I think I ready to set up your stream.
Honestly, my favorite one to use is probably the cat with a samurai hat and like a monochrome color.
Huh? Eye color. Purple. Let's do this. Purple. There we go. Hair color. Hair color. Skin color. Pale. Pale. Very pale. I'm very pale. Hair color. Black.
Absolutely. I like how you're just letting my blank Goku do this all by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he could easily do this whole thing by himself.
Nose size. I have a big nose. I mean, bye. Yeah, I got her.
No, you don't. You have a moderate sized nose. I've seen
Body.
people with big noses.
Jewelry color. Can I give this girl a very masculine body? Imagine a female face with a dude body. Imagine. How do I set this up for Streamlabs? Let me just look this up real quick. Hold on. Video capture device. Set up virtual camera. Let me see. Where's it? Figure video. No, that's not it. How do I do this? Oh yeah, virtual. Animize. Okay. Oh, I actually got it now. Okay, but how do I use it though? I'm just.
You switch your stream camera to the virtual camera.
I did that. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry.
And then there's a function, and once you launch it, where you can hide everything, and you can switch the background in it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You'll subscribe. I appreciate it. You know how to pronounce that?
I think that's probably how you pronounce it. I have no idea. If I butchered that, I very much apologize.
Enable virtual camera. There we go. Is it on? Am I a female now? I'm a female now. Yeah, check me out, bros. I'm a trap. I'm joking. I'm not playing with this.
Oh, don't say that.
I am not. Why not? Oh, whatever. Who cares? Zoom in
Don't
on.
say that you're
Zoom in.
trapped.
Zoom in on.
You
No,
have
on the face. Zoom in on the face. How do I scroll her down? Whatever. Avatar. What'd you say, bro? My bad.
you would have so much unwanted attention saying you're a trap.
Oh, never mind. I'm not a trap. I'm not a trap. I'm not a trap. I'm a full on dude. Well, that's
That's right.
still the same thing, but I mean, even still. Where's the samurai with the hat? I mean, the samurai hat, whatever. Where's it at?
If you click the kitty cat and then you look at its presets,
Wait, so I can use my hands with this? How do I use my hands? Wait, I
you'd have to
can't
have a V. You'd have to have like a VTuber like
connect
setup
my
for that.
phone?
Yeah.
Ah,
There's a lot of things you can do with that. It's fancy schmancy, you know.
there we go. Oh, why am I doing that? Ah, oh, that's disgusting. Dude, you have to see this.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm
Can
actually in the
I
process of
hands? Come on, use my hands. Come on, use my hands. Come on. One hand. Why is this so like? Hold on, six.
ready.
There, I did that. So now that I have that, okay. Look at my stream right now, bro. I dare you to. Right now, look at my stream. Look at this, bro. I'm a whole female, well, sort of. Like, hey guys, I gotta fix my face thing.
Oh my goodness.
But I gotta fix it. I'm trying to do the swag face. Wait, track my hands. Track my hands. You can do it over there. Why can't I do it now? Track my hands. Oh,
It's
how do
fine.
I get
Stream. I think
Danny
I've
the
got you
Wolf?
obsessed with that. I
Uh
think I have
huh.
you obsessed.
Uh huh. Danny the Wolf. Hey, bros. Big head, bro. Fur color, yeah. Actually, oh, that looks so bad. No,
I don't know how you do it, but I'm pretty sure you can like talk to like
let's change it.
people who there's people who can create models and they can import it into that. I'm pretty sure you can if you scrounge hard enough and look deep enough, you could probably find an Eisen model for base rig.
Seriously.
Yeah, if you scrounge hard enough, you could probably find one.
Gotta go to.
But I don't know. I have no idea. I know I've seen it before, but I don't know where it came from.
I have to look at my screen, but I can't. But the character looks like he's just turning his head over. Oh, I'm so gonna use this in Discord calls. So gonna use this now. Quit that real quick. Turn this back on. Get rid of this real quick. There we go. That's better. So now we're gonna have to zoom this out a little bit. Now, who's the person who subscribed? I want to say thank you, bro.
They didn't mention a name.
Ever?
They didn't leave a name.
Yeah. I'm trying to configure my video because obviously this is zoomed in a lot. Okay, that's better. Okay, so pan. Looking directly at me, right? So if I look directly at it, yeah, okay, that's good. Did I confirm? Yeah.
There you go.
Alright,
Look
that's
at
better.
you.
See what?
You're a fancy man.
My fancy man.
I don't know, man. You're just awesome, bro. You're awesome, bro. Did you know that? I like how I've literally done this whole mission by myself.
Yeah.
The Goku power. Why Goku power is just too broken. Are you as curious what the max is at 5? 5 is 6. How many is the max? 7? 8?
Hey, do you lose a lot of weight by just only drinking protein shakes?
No.
No.
So, drinking only protein shakes, proteins still have carbs. Carbs are, if you drink an overabundant amount of carbs, they'll confuse your body, they'll make your body store those carbs. Carbs also is considered stored fat. Protein shakes are meant to, the only reason you drink a protein shake after working out is to entice your body to use the carbs that you're drinking, not for putting it into fat storage, but it uses those carbs to burn fat. You know what I'm saying?
Also, what if I go work out? Like, let's say I run, right? And I do a big workout, I'm start sweating and all that, and I drink a protein shake, but still eat after. Will that just go to my muscle or what? Like, or what?
Yeah, because you got to burn in. That would actually entice muscle growth rather than fat storage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because some dude say he lost 20 pounds by drinking protein shakes for just for like a whole week, I think.
Yeah, it works because he was probably working out with it, which enticed
Yeah,
muscle
true.
growth. Now,
They
what I
say,
will say is you will be confused. You will be 100% confused when you're working out and you've been working out for like a month. You'll start to gain weight again. Don't be confused by that because that's probably not fat.
well, I
That's
don't care
probably
about
muscle
weight.
gain.
I just care about
No,
looking skinny or losing
no,
fat.
let me explain that. People get confused by that
Because
because they
weight
don't
goes
start to
to
determine.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
muscle weight.
muscle adds weight, dude. Like literally, people. Like, I'm 6'4", right? And if I gain if I gain 300 pounds in muscle, I'll just be one big dude, like Giga Chan.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be terrified to fight you. I mean, I'm 220 lean. You know.
You're lean.
Yeah,
Wait, you can see muscle, can't you?
yeah, I can see definition, but I'm not like ripped.
Huh. So you have lean.
Same thing
Yeah,
with
I want to lean physique, like not too strong, like not too big like that, because looks disgusting.
you want to probably like an average athletic build.
Yeah. Well, okay. So if I were to say my arms, I want my arms to be very skinny but still have muscle in it. Like,
Oh, then you would want a lean build. That's what I am.
yeah, like Ulquiorra, he's very skinny but still muscular at the same time. Basically, all of Bleach characters, because except for Yami and a couple people.
Facts. All of Bleach characters just lean. Hold on, let me fix up my I'm in my VTube studio right now.
I just had two people watch right now and they left immediately. They're like, "Oh look, just some dude talking about some muscle gains." Oh, get out of here! I'm joking.
Yeah, that happens. All right, next mission. We
I
might as
don't.
well pump him out. You know what I mean?
I kind of want to feed the XP thing to Ichigo. I'm gonna try to get that to Hollow Mask, Full Hollow. Wait, is that officially like called the Vasto Ichigo or what?
Uh, I would consider it the Vasto Ichigo.
Because he is very, like, because he was at that level. He was a vast. Well, he was a full Hollow at the time. So I mean, wait, what if Ichigo went full Hollow but became on the wrong card with the Hogoku? What would he become then? Would he be in the wrong? What? Okay, so you know how Ichigo can actually go into full Hollow, right?
Right?
What if he got turned into an Arankar
Oh.
through full Hollow?
Oh, that's
Because,
a theory.
dude, something's ready for the thing, huh? So that's something that we should talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, that's a podcast topic right there.
Do I feed Gash to Ichigo? Because I kind of want to feed Gash to Ichigo.
That's completely up to you, man. I personally am going to keep Gash because Gash is like an old school character.
I just fed him to Ichigo. Oh, I got Uryu!
Nice.
I'm gonna switch him out with Toga. Switch Toga out. Yeah, with him. Cause yeah, you got, dude. Okay, I don't know if you know this, and if anyone's watching this, especially in the replay, this is a spoiler for 1,000 Year Blood War arc. So I recommend you. I'm gonna put my finger up like this for one. When I tell you this, that's when you. That's when you know what that's when you know that the spoilers are over with. Okay, spoiler time. Lower your value. When I throw a thumbs up, that's when I tell you that the spoilers are done. That you could turn your value back up. Spoilers ahead. Okay, now that you have your volume down, this is a spoiler for 1,000 Year Blood War. I don't know if you want to know this, Jester. Do you want to know this?
Enlighten me.
So basically, you know, Aizen, when he said, I planned your whole life and all that because you were both half Soul Reaper and half, and then Ichigo's dad popped out of nowhere. I thought he was about to say half Soul Reaper, half human. Someone's in the chat. If you don't want to hear spoilers, lower your volume for 1,000 Year Blood War arc of Bleach. All right, lower your volume. So basically, Aizen was gonna say Ichigo is actually half Soul Reaper and half Quincy. He's actually half Soul Reaper, half Quincy. He has Quincy power. He just doesn't know how to use it. And so remember the time after he used Mugetsu? Kisuke literally said it might not happen now, but in a while that Ichigo will lose his complete Soul Reaper abilities because he has it now, but he can lose it again fully this time. So what? And I don't know. I haven't finished it, but if he does lose it in 1,000 Year Blood War arc during the most important fight, he might unlock his Soul Reaper. Quincy abilities. It combined the both. Imagine a Quincy arrows and hollowification. Imagine that with Soul Reaper abilities as this arrow. Imagine.
Can you imagine this? Think about it this way. He uses Tensuzangetsu. He literally shoots out pure Ryatsu in a slash. Now imagine him using Quincy ability. The Quincy's have the ability to drain in Ryatsu from their surroundings and use it as a weapon, right?
That's probably how he has so much, huh?
Yeah, he was probably gaining Ryatsu since he was a baby without thinking about it because Soul Reapers, they attract Ryatsu. That's why Hollows are naturally attracted to them, and that's why Hollows are always attacking Soul Reapers. They're attracted to the Ryatsu that they naturally drag in, and Hollows follow Ryatsu to kill and eat souls and Soul Reapers.
Right. Okay.
So
that's what I was thinking.
That might make sense why his Quincy / Soul Reaper blood lets him drain so much Ryatsu. And because he's part Quincy and part Soul Reaper, his body can handle that much Ryatsu.
True, which is why he was able to kind of defeat Aizen, at the same time couldn't. Aizen was...
That might also explain the size of his humongous blade, because he had
True.
so much Ryatsu built up in his body that the Bankai had to change the weapon itself had to change its form just to handle the amount of Ryatsu.
True. Okay, that's it for the spoilers. You can turn your volume back up now. Anyone watching? They probably just like, yo, you spoiler. Ooh, I got Crocodile. I'm gonna make a podcast channel real quick. So, what happens to that one voice channel thing? I want to make that because that was actually very good. It wasn't like a voice chat channel. It was like I can't really explain what it was. It was something. It was really good. It was, what was it called? Like only a certain amount of people can actually talk in there, you know? What is this called? Hold on a second. This is called Game Night, but what is it? It's like what is that?
This is a little bit of a spoiler only for you, buddy. I want you to look at what I'm about to go live in the Discord with real quick. Okay. So you can see that this is the VTube avatar I made like 4 or 5 months ago.
Must have made it yourself.
Yeah.
Number 1. Hello, number uno. He left. Okay, let me see. Hold on. It's loading. Okay, so how do I turn this podcast thing into that? My bad. Okay, so now how do I turn this? You gotta be kidding me.
Do you see it?
No, it's loading. I got Asta again. I'm gonna switch out a couple of characters. I'm gonna feed Toga to Crocodile and feed Buggy to Crocodile. Same for Asta to also Crocodile. No, I'm gonna feed. Okay, I'm gonna feed everyone to Crocodile. Uryu to Uryu, because Uryu seems like he's actually okay if you game him a little. Okay, so I'm gonna feed Dio, feed Ichigo, Dio, Naruto, and Asta.
It's alive again. That's what you think.
Feed. It's paused. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, use that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Anywho, so later on, this isn't even an option anymore. You've already got me on the debate of a particular thing, which we're not going to talk about until it comes to around. But it's based on the spoiler, which if you was hearing it, okay, if you didn't, well, look forward to one of his future streams because I'm going to force him to do it. Yeah, we're going to be doing a stream based on that particular spoiler and our own opinions on particular characters and like what else and the theories on what could have happened if they did something else entirely. I'm being very vague on purpose, but just look forward for a future stream based on the anime known as Bleach. Anywho, are you about ready to do the third mission of your story?
Finish more story. Unlock this bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that. What time even is it? Yeah, of course no one's gonna be watching this. Look what time it is.
Yeah, it's 2:08.
It's 2 for you? It's
Whatever.
11 for me.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm ready when you are.
Uh, there's no way it's raining right now. There's no way. I'll be right back. 1 second. There's no way it's actually raining right now.
It's raining.
Be right back. 1 second. Huh.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome everybody to the stream. Anywho, chat. Um, while he has gone away, how was y'all's day? If you were seeing this later on, which I assume you are, go ahead and type in the chat and tell us how your day went. I'm sure he and I both would be very, very happy to see what you have to say. And even though I'm not a mod or the owner of this YouTube channel, I would be happy to reply to any comments or questions you have about this game, or if you heard his spoiler because you wanted to hear it, any of your opinions based on the spoiler. If you leave us some questions based on that spoiler or some theories, maybe one of these days when we're going to do a stream based on the particular anime, we can use some of your questions and theories and we can elaborate on our opinions on those theories and questions when we decide to do a podcast. But yes, welcome back, Shinobi. Are you alive?
Text in the chat.
That's me in chat.
Text in the chat.
Pay attention to your stream, you fool.
Text in the chat.
I did.
Do it again. Do it again.
There you go. Ah, there we go. So I left a little statement in your while you was gone. I told the people who may watch this later to leave comments, questions, or suggestions for their own theories if they heard the spoiler. To give us some things to talk about during the podcast
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to do. At this point, you really don't have much choice in the matter. I'm going to make you do it.
It's more of a what if. I'm gonna do a lot of what ifs from different anime.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a good
Oh,
name.
why not name it? Yeah, what if? Like
The what if discussion.
can't. Marvel already has that.
Dang.
Anime questions. Wait, no. Technically, it's not all about anime. It's about anything. It could be about Avengers, whatever, Superman, like the just DC universe, anything.
Actually, there's a theory I've always questioned. Speaking
What?
of anything in general.
Huh?
So you know how the Sith are masters of manipulating the dark side of the Force, so they can bend lightning and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
I never really watched Star Wars.
Well, you know how they can manipulate pure energy, though, right? Pure energy. Imagine, like, Electro-Man from Spider-Man?
Electro, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if Electro, like, do you think Electro would actually be able to control himself against the Jedi, or do you think a Jedi would be able to manipulate him because he's made of pure lightning?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, so here's my theory on it. If they're able to manipulate lightning energy like how he wants to be able to, because he can actually do it too. If he's able to manipulate himself, do you think he's able to hold it off on himself? Like hold it off? Like imagine he'll be struggling though. But he can teleport too, but even still, they can manipulate him. But if he can manipulate himself, don't you think he's able to manipulate them? Because he's able to manipulate energy, right? Kind of like they do. What if he manipulates their energy to keep it away, but at the same time they're manipulating him?
True. And you know something else I just realized? You can't. Even if they could, like, they couldn't manipulate his energy. There's no way they could like force choke him because like how can you force choke a guy who doesn't have a physical corporeal body? You know what I mean?
He does. You can actually choke him, kind of.
But I thought once he became once he became full lightning, you couldn't choke him anymore. Like, if you remember correctly, he became pure lightning that could literally go through an outlet.
True, but he did have a physical form, and you can actually punch him. Wait, could you? Could he? I don't think you could, huh? You couldn't, could you? Imagine you put... Dude, imagine he could turn into a lightsaber that shoots... No, never mind.
Oh god, now that's some serious... Dude, think about it this way. If he could use a lightsaber, and he can literally phase shift with lightning, he would probably be the most busted, like, Sith ever.
Seriously.
Darth Electro, calling it now.
Darth Electro. Or no, how about this? Darth. What's his name? Max something. Right? Hold on. Let me look up his real name. It's something. Hold on. Max Dillon. Darth Dillon. I'm joking. Darth Max. No, Darth Electro sounds better. Hold on. Is Kylo Ren? No, he's not a Sith, isn't he? Is he Sith? Kylo Ren?
Alright, my bad. I had to say something. My bad. I had to take care of something. What was you saying?
Oh. Oh, no, it's alright. Is Kylo Ren a Sith? Kylo Ren's pretty cool.
Kylo Ren isn't. He is a Sith. However, he is not a. I wouldn't consider him. So there's many forms of Darth. So there's. I feel like. I don't think Kylo Ren is a Darth. I think he's considered a Sith Inquisitor, if I'm not mistaken.
So what is the First Order?
You said what?
What is the First Order?
The First Order was I do believe the First Order was the I'm pretty sure it was called the Republic, but the Republic was hand in hand with the Jedi Order. So the Jedi Order and the Republic were completely different. So you remember the princess, the princess who decided she wanted to go out with Anakin?
Yeah, the old ones for some reason to me are not that good for me. It looks weird to me. I don't know why.
Yeah. Different time, different style, you know.
Yeah.
Anywho, she was technically a Republic ambassador, but she could also. But the thing is, there was Jedi's who were also ambassadors, so there was Jedi ambassadors and Republic ambassadors, and those people were part of the First Order.
Huh.
Yeah, the First Order was literally just like the balance of order, and then came once the people started breaking up. So, a little backstory about how Jedi's came to be. There was a bunch of group of factions that used to be split up, kind of like, let's say, example of a order that's separated from everything still in the series. The Tusk people, the Tusk tribe on Tatooine, they're an example of an order that are by themselves. All of them used to be like that. Like there was a group called the Templar. Now the Templar were the people who invented the lightsaber. It was a story about two boys, and I'm pretty sure they were brothers, and they decided that they were gonna one day mess with stuff, and they created a lightsaber. And the first ever lightsaber was a yellow lightsaber used by the Templar. So that's a little backstory.
Huh.
I'm sorry I went on a rant. I'm a very big Star Wars fan.
I know. So why is... I just heard something. Somebody just subscribed right now?
No, that was me and the moderator FAQ.
No, I heard the thing go off.
Did someone give you a like?
Yes. I thought I heard the thing, like, it sounds like this. So I think I heard it. Oh, it's way louder, never mind. It's way louder, never mind. Way louder. It's way louder than that.
Someone else is in the chat. You have 4 likes already.
I have 4 likes. It says 0 right here. Oh, I have 3 likes.
You have 4.
It says 3 right here. So, why is Kylo Ren's lightsaber like all over the place?
Kylo Ren's lightsaber is all over the place because he has a mixture of conflicting feelings. He still has love in his heart, which prevents him from being a full-fledged Sith. Because the Sith code is passion leads to strength, and when it comes to the Sith, where in the Jedi believe peace and order leads to strength. Peace in your mind and in your body is the pretty much what all Jedi strive to be.
He's like a half
With
and half.
Yeah, he still has love in his heart, but he also has passion in his heart. So he's a conflicted Sith, and that's why I don't think he'll be a Darth. I'm pretty sure he's a Sith Inquisitor.
That's why he.
Which means,
It's kind of why he became sort of why he became a good guy at the end, huh?
yeah.
Helping out. What's your name, Ray?
Funny fact, he technically isn't a Sith anymore. If you think about it, he's technically what you would consider a gray Jedi because he originally was a Jedi or
So
Jedi Padawan.
how do
He
you
was a
get?
Jedi Padawan. Yeah.
How do you get a purple lightsaber? Because I want a purple lightsaber. If I were to become a Star Wars character, I'm taking a.
Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Mace Windu is a Jedi. However, he couldn't let go of his urge to defend. He had a selfish side of him. So Mace Windu, he had a calm mind and a calm heart. However, he wasn't able to strive for the Jedi code of inner peace, pretty much, kind of like a kung fu specialist. He let his emotions control him when he is in danger, but he never kills. If you kill as a Jedi, like if you kill an innocent person as a Jedi, it leads you down the path of passion and darkness, which leads you to becoming a Sith. However, he doesn't kill people, but he still lets his anger control him in serious situations. Because of that, his lightsaber is kind of like melded. His lightsaber kind of cracked, but it isn't broken, and it became purple. Or that's the theory they made up for it. But in actuality, he just said, If I'm going to do this role, I just want a purple lightsaber."
Yeah.
That was his words actually, but they made a theory on it, so to make it kind of fit with a series.
Yeah. How do you get a black lightsaber and a white lightsaber? Wait. I think I know why. I think I know why. It's when a Jedi takes a red lightsaber full of anger and hatred and all that, and they clean it out with theirs, and then it goes to white, right?
It does, yep. And for a black lightsaber, it's when you take a broken crystal and you completely corrupt it. You take it. It's basically when a Darth, like a red saber, is even more corrupted.
So what does blue mean? They're just good at fighting?
So,
Is it just clean?
so blue represents blue is supposed to represent courage. So if you're a person with a lot of courage, your lightsaber will usually turn blue. But if you're considered courageous, your lightsaber will usually be green.
What is
But
courageous
and
and
that is
courage? I thought it was the same thing. Whoops.
so, well, yeah, I said that backwards. I was thinking no, courageous is green, and I do believe if if I want to say because I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Let me look this up. Actually, I know one of them. The green is definitely courageous. What's the blue one again?
I thought green was for whoever was very good in the force.
Yeah, the green is better for fighting. Blue is better for defending. But there's a. All right. Yeah, green is for courageousness. Blue is for righteousness. People who are righteous and believe in have stick to their beliefs, their lightsaber will usually be blue. If they're courageous and they're brave, their lightsaber will usually be green.
Is it possible to get a pink lightsaber?
I mean, if you're Samuel L. Jackson, of course it is.
Isn't it like lightsaber katana type of thing? Like they're in a different blade shape?
Yeah, you can do that. The only thing the only reason that happens, all you would have to do is just change your saber emitter. There's many styles of saber emitters.
Seriously? Like, are they any better, or are they just like?
Just different styles.
Seriously, they're all the same.
In the end, yes.
Are they very light though? Because I mean, like, it's just.
They're literally just light. Extremely high power density light. That's able to melt your face off.
Would it be heavy at all, or like what? That's something.
I don't think it would be heavy because it's energy. Like, it would be probably a little denser than air, but you wouldn't really notice it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, think about it like a flashlight. Light just flows through the air. You don't really feel the light coming from a flashlight.
So is it invisible to them? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Imagine. I wouldn't. I've never personally held a real lightsaber, and I don't think anyone ever will.
People made a fake one.
Yeah,
Just flame.
There's a company called a YouTube group.
Hacksmith, yeah.
Yeah, Hacksmith.
And the sufficiently advanced, that dude made like just a flamethrower on a stick.
Yeah. I really want to go to like Best Buy and get one of those $300 lightsabers, but get a purple one.
Yeah, same. My favorite color is purple. I want a dark purple with a black border around it. Like,
Yeah,
okay, so
I think me and you both have the same like favorite colors: purple, black, and pink.
sometimes blue. If anything, if I could have two color combinations, it'd be baby blue, light blue, and pink, because it looks cool. Think of it: pink smoke and light blue smoke, like flowing through the air. Just walking
Honestly,
through that thing with a.
It would be a mixture. Mine would be a mixture of 4 colors. It would be white, black, pink, and purple, and it would be a galaxy pattern.
True, yeah. My favorite thing is like galaxy. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Literally, for one of my characters I want to make, he has a thing called future space. Well, most of these characters kind of have that. Basically, he sees in this galaxy like a different. It's kind of like see-through world, right? This world type of thing, you can actually see if you look at my stream real quick. You get the camera. Let's say I go to attack somebody. So this hand, my hand holding it right here. This is a rotation. He's like a shadow of it, like not shadow, but like outline of it. Go first, and then he sees the actual thing. Kind of like this, and then basically he has like 2 seconds or a second of reaction time. He can able to move like that. Like that's what it's called. It's called future space. Yeah, I actually made sound effects for it too. I made sound effects for it. It just sounds like bass going. I don't know. Sounds bad.
Sounding like a hero going off or Sonido.
You want to hear it?
It probably sounds like a Sonido, doesn't it?
Kind of. Let me show you. Hold on. Let's see if I can just find it real quick. It's kind of like a sonido, but it's more like wobbly. You know, for this, if I ever make this, because I want to have an intro, right? Obviously, you have to have an intro. If I ever really make it, I want to have something of an intro song, but I don't want to get copyrighted, right? So obviously, that's where I come to you, be like, yo, can you make me a quick, like, minute or 2 song? I'm joking.
I could probably do it if I actually found the inspiration.
Something that just talks about, like, trying your... No, never mind. Okay, so look. So one of the first character's abilities, it's literally, I made the movie title, well, story, because I actually want to record this real live action. It was called Legacy. No, the Ronin's Legacy. It's a side story of the main story, which is Legacy of Power, which takes a lot of things. It's called the Ronin's Legacy, No Power, right? The reason it's called No Power is because in this life, because he comes back every like 2 to 5 years, right? Because he has that ability, right? He actually has like a thing on the back of his neck. It's like a circle with chains on it. And each time the chain like jacks, it steals his power away. And this one, he had roughly nothing. But there was a time he actually was a regular human being and fell into this gigantic robot's stomach and still almost destroyed it. That's how built different he is.
God.
No, seriously.
Jesus.
So if you listen here, this is actually the his first ability in No Power is actually Switch Places ability. Because that's the only thing I can actually do with camera tricks, obviously. So Switch Places is actually one of his first abilities. This is what it sounds like. You can actually hear the start and the string sound at the end is actually how it finishes. That's how you know it finishes. That's when you switch places.
Dude, that sounds like a heavy bass sonito. That's nasty right there.
Sounds kind of... Hey, listen, this is Future Space right here. Check this out.
God, that's just pure bass. Oh
It
my
opens up. That's why it opens up around him. That's why kind of like it's. But this is actually for a character. So abilities can actually be learned by multiple people, even without them knowing that it had multiple people. So this ability is called Thread Control, and this person actually used it in a different way to actually enhance dead body like robots. The reason why it's actually dead body is so that they can actually use their abilities. And it took one specific ability from the strongest of all of them, chains, right? And basically they use this thread control to actually enhance their abilities and to actually control them a lot more better. And this is what it sounds like when it activates it. Oh, that sounds so loud.
I like the little wobbly bit to that. That's actually a funky sound. I like that.
Yeah, because it's obviously it sounds like a guitar, but it's thread. It's like string. It's gonna flick it. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So switch places. So how do you say my ability? So Google Translate said "Watashi no noryoku wa basho o kirikaru koto desu," right? Something like that, right? It's obviously wrong, huh?
Yeah.
So however I'm supposed to actually say it, I would say that and then actually do it and actually show it. Because at first, there's one time, there are only few times where this little girl who was actually teaching in depth, because he actually obviously, well, has to pay her back and actually has to protect her now because some girl, I got to give her a name. I called her Blood Absorption Girl because she absorbs blood and actually becomes way stronger than normal people. So she absorbed Ronan's blood, became very, very strong, but even she wasn't still strong enough to take him on. He actually just cut her head off, and like it wasn't even a fight between them. But she did beat out Josephine. That's the little girl's name. Her name is Josephine. I named her Josephine because so my character could call her Jojo. I was thinking for a second because the second story actually is her story. Kind of, right? Every new character that's brought in actually has their story. Because my character at the end dies. Yeah, spoiler warning. But his name was gonna be Zenkai, but I don't know. How do you say hidden in Japanese?
Hidden in Japanese, formal or informal? I have to ask this all the time.
Doesn't matter. Whatever sounds better as a name.
Kakurita.
What's the other one?
It's pronounced kakurido.
Okay, how do you say mystery?
Mystery?
Mystery.
Formal or informal again?
Both. Tell me.
So mystery and informal is mystery, literally the same, or nazo, shinpi.
Okay, what's a noun in Japanese that means something hidden or something that you need to find out, like that?
Something hidden?
Yeah, like something you gotta find out because there's something that you don't know. Like
Kakushi.
Kushi?
Yep.
Sounds kind of cringe for a name, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, what's a noun of searching for something?
A noun for searching for something?
Yeah. How do you say search in Japanese? Search.
Hanho.
Amo?
Hanho.
Anho?
But it's put that together and you get tano.
Say it
Or
again?
if you're tanho, or you could say shigashite.
Shigashite?
Yeah, shigashite.
So that's what I'll name him. Shigashite. What's a last? Okay, give me a last name, any kind of last name. I don't care. I'll take an anime character's last name. I try to combine Chiha and Uzumaki at the same time, so I got Uzuha. Uzuha or something like that. I don't know.
How about Kibara?
What does that mean?
Kibara is literally it's a name of one of my old friends who passed away a long time ago. Um, but yeah, it was his name. His
Oh,
last name anyway.
no, I don't want to do that. That just sounds disrespectful.
It would be respectful.
How? How would it be?
Because you're helping his name live, you know? Trust me, he would want his name to live on rather than it be forgotten.
I can make a different character. Oh, seriously, I could probably make a different character. He's actually gonna be like the best supportive character anywhere, like out of anything. No, like, so you know how every anime has a support character, and I mean, like, the only reason they get things done because it's one character.
Right?
I'll make him that. Like the person who gives intel, he finds out everything. His ability is like, well, what's a good ability? That finds out things. What should I call it? He just all he has to do is just search like. It's like knowledge. He just understands literally everything. He's able to find information instantly.
He's that over supportive, like super knowledgeable character that everyone just relies on.
Yeah, but pretty much underrated at the same time. Like,
Otakai, Tenkaichi.
so I
今まで私たちと一緒に立てしてくれてありがとう。
that me.
I was just telling your stream thank you for staying with us until now. I know, but if they randomly join in the aftermath when this is they watch the later posting of it, you know. I mean, I could have just simply said arigato, but like, what's the fun in that?
So
Fourth mission?
I once had Google translated potential because I tried to figure out what does potential mean in Japanese. Like, how do you say potential in Japanese, right? I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was. I think it was something different. Okay, though. What is potential? How do you say potential in Japanese?
Potential?
Potential, yeah. Because this one character is actually, he's weak, but he's very potential. That's why his name is Japanese. Is potential. Seriously.
So you can say Senzai.
That's what I named him. Senzai. That's what I named Senzai. Yeah.
That's the informal way of saying it. You could also say Kanose.
Can I put that as his last name? Like Senzai something? What'd you say right now?
Kanose is another way of saying it.
Hanose?
Yeah, here, let me type it out.
Senzai Hanose. Oh, dude, I'll give it to the girl too, because I forgot her last name too. Josephine Hanose. Oh, Kanose.
Kanose.
So, Senzai Kanose and Josephine Kanose.
Jesus. Alright. I like how this has become more of an actual podcast than it has a gaming.
Yeah. So, here's one thing about, okay, so basically, this is spoilers for in the second story, I'm gonna call it movie because I really want to record this. Josephine, the girl, actually dies at the end. Same way kind of Ronan did. His name, that's his like nickname you could say, or known name, Ronan. So his name, what did I name him again? I named him what? Whoops.
Kanose.
No, the wrong one. The other one. The one that means like searching. Search.
Oh goodness. God, I
Oh,
got
Shigashita.
Spanish.
Shigashita.
Yeah, Shishigashita.
So Shigashita. His real name is Kage. Um,
Okay. Just call him freaking village head. Yeah, that makes sense.
no, Kage means shadow, right?
Yeah, but it also means village head. If you watch Naruto, it kind of
Yeah, I
gives
know
that away.
that. Like leaf shadow, wind shadow. Cause Kaze is wind, right? So wind shadow.
Funny fact. You know how they say Kazekage, Hokage?
Yeah.
Kage means leader.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're literally saying Rai Kage. It means whatever Rai is, leader.
Huh. So wind leader, leaf leader, yeah.
Well,
Fire leader. My bad. I think. I don't know.
it's pretty crazy. Anywho, oh, the mission's already started and you got your guy out. Okay, cool. I'm glad someone was thinking. I sure as hell wasn't. Excuse my language, my bad.
So Shigashita, well, first off, shadow techniques. First up, we don't really in Legacy of Power. You don't really know his name until after a while. His name. See, here's an ability. For first, everything I thought of was a thing called Ember ability. Basically, you know the little things that fly up of fire pits and all the ember. He's able to turn into that and summon that kind of, so like a fire blade almost. But it's just made of ember. So he just leaves ember flame marks all over the place. Like seriously. And he emits a smoke that goes from around his back and it covers his body. He's able to teleport like that. It's kind of slow, but he can actually teleport really fast. The only reason he did it slow because he was actually, well, you never really see it because it's all in my head, but he was one time falling through the air kind of, but he was actually kind of walking at the same time. Like walking in the air, but falling at the same time. So after he gets out of that, because basically as he's falling, this dude is looking up from above him at him, like falling above him, looking at him, right? Like any anime character scene, right? Like, and he's literally just looking at him, and he just teleports slowly too. And he's like, "What just happened here?" And then he doesn't know, but behind him pulls out a big, well not big, but behind him he teleports there, right? He's very slow too, because he's playing with him. So they're focusing on this one dude who is supposed to be the strongest, and he's not even the strongest. It's funny too, because one time they literally just like stood like 30 feet apart in a line, group versus group, just staring at each other talking. It's like, when are we gonna start fighting here? Like, that'd be like just like a whole funny moment at the same time. So like, he's all like tells Ronan to kill them, and he's like, fine, I'll end it here. And then they see that he's actually the strongest out of all of them. He's just working under them basically, in attempts to actually find out who this Huin is. Like, because in the beginning of the movie, it shows the little kids, and the one kid sees his whole family basically just die. This is actually one of his few families he actually really liked, because most of his families, every single life, he didn't really have one. Because he saves a kid, because basically, if there's a kid who's gonna be like, say, miscarried.
Oh, so it's like a reincarnation type character.
Well, not really at the same time. He just dies, but he also takes the place of someone else. Kind of. If a kid would be miscarried, he saves them by putting them into like a different like area. So he takes their place.
That's like a combination of like a rebirth anime, but like also.
You know what? Let's just change that up. He just comes back randomly somewhere. He just teleports in a meteor. How about that? Yeah, it's kind of better. Yeah, just falls in a meteor.
No,
Terminator style.
No, I think the original method sounds fancy because you don't hear many. Like, it's like a rebirth, but it isn't. It's fancy.
Basically,
It's an interesting take.
if a kid were to get miscarriage or something like that, he basically puts them into a different life where puts them into a different area where he actually becomes born, right?
Right.
Or it's either a kid who's basically has no family with the intentions Basically, his power knows the intentions of someone's family. If they don't like the kid, they're gonna thinking of leaving him or even throwing the baby in the trash. He'll actually take that place. So once he gets thrown in the trash, he actually then takes the place of that baby. And basically, in a couple like hours or so, he'll transform back into his full adult form, kind of. So basically,
That's
every single
crazy.
time, his real age is
So
like
it's like-
over like 5,000.
So he uses the abandoned baby's body as a vessel.
Not a
to come
vessel,
back
but
to
basically it's him, actually him. But he just takes the person's actual like person himself.
That's crazy.
I don't know where I came up with that at.
That's fancy. I've never heard of that. That's actually something. That's a new approach to it. I've never heard that.
That's one of his abilities. That's how he was able to come back. It's because way back then he's an American but born in Japan. This is why I'm trying to give him Japanese like language and all that. He's American, but he was born in Japan by his American parents, and then he basically knew all he's fluent in English, Japan, every single language because of how many times he's died and came back.
Yeah.
And he has regeneration abilities too. But basically, in this first start of this movie, there's shows kids playing, and then actually, he decided to stay as a kid for a while. The reason why is so he can actually play with his family because he likes being with his family. It's one of the few he actually liked, right? And so basically, he saw some dude kill them, and now he wants to find him. He finds out that that dude is dead, but he wants to take down his brother because his brother is still alive out there. It actually was the one who took place in it too, and kind of ordered him to do that, sort of, right? I'm making this part up off the spot. I'm not even joking. Oh, so basically,
That's funny.
after
That's,
what?
you've been streaming for an hour, 40 minutes, and it doesn't feel like it's even been an hour yet.
So basically, at the end of this movie, to say you could say he's like a bad guy until like the end of the movie, because then he finds out that what's his name is the guy he's been working with is actually his brother. I gotta name him too. He's actually the person who killed his liked family at the time. He's actually his brother. And so then he summons like this gigantic ice pillar sort of to protect them out of breath too, because that dude just absorbed something that made him way stronger. Basically at even matched of Ronin, basically. Kind of above him, but Ronin can take him on, but he won't be able to kill him though.
You know, I have a funny play on words.
But
I have a perfect first name for your villain's brother's name.
dude, what is it?
The name. I was gonna call him Uragirimono, which means betrayer. But you can shorten it to Uragiri.
Uragiri?
Yeah.
Dude, text me these, bro. I'm gonna write these down. Okay, so first so in this one I'm actually gonna make this. So is this how you spell it? Shigashita? Like that? Is that how you say it? Check your DMs. Is that how you write it?
Yep.
Huh. So check this out. In the second movie, there's a dude who stole Ronin's body, so Kage's body. Right? And I named him Nosumaru. What does Nosumaru mean? Does it mean stealer or stolen?
No Sumaru. You have to type it out because it sounds right.
I think it's like that.
You spelled it right.
Because obviously his body is obviously stolen, so the dude's name is stealer or stolen, basically. Nosumaru. What does what does that mean?
That's not how you spell it.
Oh, well, what does Nosumaru mean then? I'm concerned about. I'm concerned. What does Nosumaru mean? What have I been saying this whole time?
Look, it's not stealer. It's like it doesn't really have a name. But the term you're looking for is Dorobyo.
For someone who stole someone's body. Then what does Nosumaru mean?
No Sumaru is just like some sort of like name you came up with on the spot.
Seriously?
Yeah, it must have been.
No, I looked at it in Google Translate. It's stolen. Yep. Stolen. see. Stolen.
That is not how you spell stolen, I promise you.
Nosumaru Reta. That's his last name was Reta.
盗まれた
No suma.
Oh, Nusuma. That's my bad.
Yeah.
What does Nusa mean?
Totally different. Nusa means stolen. But Nusamareta can mean hoisted and stolen. But Honen means, I believe, burglar or theft.
So I'll name him Nosumaru. 'Cause it sounds kind of okay. Nusuma Reta. That's his last name is Reta, so I guess Nusuma is his first name. So it's funny. So Nusuma stole Ronan's body and basically killed Josephine. Am I saying it incorrectly?
No, I'm just imagining someone translating it to English. Theft, stolen, stole his body.
Yeah. That's what it, this basically what he is. That's why he's stolen. Like, why not name him something that means stolen? Because like he stole his body. His name really is stolen.
Oh, God. Goodness grief.
Stole his body. Oh, dude. Stolen. It's funny, I gotta admit it. Stole his body.
God, I feel bad for anyone who has to translate that to English.
Okay, so basically, am I saying it correctly? Nusuma?
No Samaya.
Oh, Nosuma, okay. Nosuma? Sorry.
You can't say it straight.
It's
anymore.
funny. It's like stole his body. I can't stop laughing at it. I'm sorry to do an ugly face at this. Stole his body. Okay, so basically, Nosuma stole Ronan's body. He was actually working with the guy. I was gonna name him Draco, but never mind. Oh, I'll name him. Oh,
Draco Malfoy.
No. Okay, so what's a word in Japanese right now that means someone who left or betrayed?
Dobaru. I
That
typed
means-
it to you already.
I thought that was stolen. Or stealer.
It's Stealer.
What is? How do I say?
Betrayed.
Yeah, but betrayer or something. Betrayed.
I
Because he
don't
did
know.
betray.
I typed that to you in the oh well, you don't have it anymore.
No. Urag or something. Because this guy, he left him for power, right? Only to sort of protect his wife and kid and all that. And my character, well, yeah, this is really messed up. Ronan actually killed them in an attempt to wake him up, kind of. Because he can actually, like, not bring him back, but in a way, sort of bring them back, but not really. Because there's actually people who can do that. People can actually bring them back. But okay, I have to change that up a little. Okay, so he killed his wife as a way of getting revenge, which he should not have done. Uragiru, right?
Yep, there you go.
So Uragiru. Who Uragiru then?
But you could just say Uragira Nai. Just add this bit to it.
Didn't I? Who didn't I? Sort of betrayed him for power. So in the trailer I want to make, actually the song that goes like "I want it all," like that, right? You know that one song? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he just wants all the power, right? Which is why basically he killed his wife for betraying basically the whole like this whole city. It's like a village almost, right? He betrayed it and he killed his wife for it, basically, as a way. And he didn't want to do it, but he was actually ordered to do it, kind of, making up off the spot. Ordered to do it, right?
Right.
Or else they'll have to kill him. Kills his wife. They kill him. He doesn't want his friend to die, obviously, because it's his friend, right? But he did technically betray him. But even he betrayed him, he still thought of him as a friend. He could still be, well, you know, smacked back into reality, you could say, right? So basically, at the end, there's actually this key thing, right? If he kills him, he'll die. So basically, he broke it, kind of, same time. So that's why Ronan actually killed him, but also survived. But the only reason Ronan died was because, well, he had like this key, just two keys. One key is actually able to give them power and illusion techniques. He thought he killed them. Well, he kind of actually did, but he created an illusion basically of him on the ground, basically dead, while he was actually regenerating, getting all his abilities and strength back at the same time. At that moment, basically meaning he's actually healthy again now.
Come with me while you're talking. We can talk and do the missions.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot.
Almost been streaming for 2 hours and you haven't beat the first world. Come on.
Yeah, I know. So basically, Ronan was very messed up right here in this moment. Like he couldn't even walk straight, right? Like almost like. But he could still fight though. Don't get me wrong. He was fighting still.
So he couldn't walk straight, but he could fight. Man, you might as well just make him learn drunk boxing.
No, he couldn't. The reason why he couldn't walk straight was because basically it was taking time for his legs from being broken to heal again. Because he has regeneration. That's why. Because especially after, so basically, he has regeneration abilities, right? But here's the thing. From this whole story, at this end, we actually see that he actually ran into some guy with a very rare ability, like one in almost 1,000, I think, right? Or one in the 200, right? I think.
Did you fix this pen?
A rare ability of stealing people's memories. So he basically stole all of his memories, and basically he thought he lived this life, and then he found out all of this was just basically nothing. Just another thing, right? But he actually loves his little girl because his little girl actually means a lot to him. The reason why he loves her is because, well, he basically developed this like dad-daughter relationship type of thing with her.
Right?
Plus, he basically owed her anyway,
You know
because she saved his life.
You know the guy with regeneration?
That's my character, yeah.
I just thought of an amazing name for his ability.
But
Kazuna Aishi, which means full healing.
Kanzen na Yaishi?
Yep. Kazuna Aishi.
Gotta write this. Kanzen na Yai. So
It's a sick name for a move.
yeah, I mean it's like a passive ability anyways. But basically, this whole movie, well, a couple of scenes actually, it showed him at this dark room with some dude walking up to him like, "Hey, let me talk to you for a second." He's just like, no, literally, he walks up to him like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, and he messes with him, like literally. At the end, he's like, he's not scared of him no more. He's like, you know what? Show me, who are you? You know, and he goes up to him. And he comes in the light, and he goes, "Who do you think I am?" And it's him. It's him going back to him like, "Bro, let me take over. Remember me," you know, like, and he remembers everything. I mean, everything. All this stress goes back, and I had, because like at the time I wanted to get white hair, and I was like, what if I made the excuse that that's him? That's why he got white hair, because he got so stressed.
My ass hurts.
It's like, in that instant, he got white hair because all the stress came back to him, even so much that his never mind. But so that's why I'm not gonna do that. That's why I'm not gonna do that. That's why I don't have white hair anymore.
Bro, man gets a con connect.
Yeah.
Stress vibe.
Yeah, but basically it wasn't. I'm not gonna do that because I can't get white hair now. I can't do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him act completely differently, like so differently. How he acts, literally. There's one time where he went to go protect it, right? Because this dude threw like some air ability, because he has air abilities, right? He's able to manipulate air even behind somebody. That's how strong he is. He knows how to use it very fast, right? So,
a side comic character? Jesus Christ.
oh, he's able to manipulate air behind him. That's how the bad guy. He has air abilities. So punch, he's kind of like a Kaza, but you can't really see his abilities. Because he punches the air and the air moves. You can't see the air.
So he's, the best way to describe it is like Imagine getting hit by a brick wall that was not even there.
Yeah. No, just like it's regular punches, but obviously, if you were to punch a regular person with this type of abilities, like even with somebody with like a small amount of power, it would pretty much put someone in shock. It's like a bullet hit somebody, or like let's say a car hit somebody. If say Ronin's abilities or power level at the time is probably the size of Steamroller.
I just thought of a best way to describe it. You remember
What?
the ability Goku learned from Elder Kai?
Oh.
Up on he learned an ability called Akai, where he punches the air extremely fast, and it literally punches a guy from across the arena without him ever even getting close to the guy.
Uh-huh.
Is that a good way to describe that ability? He punches
Kind
the
of.
air
It's like a Kaza. Yeah, actually, yeah. Wait, no, but he actually has air manipulation though. He's actually able to manipulate the air. So basically, if he throws a punch, the air is gonna absorb that and be like, okay, so I'm gonna throw it right over there with the exact same strength you have. But this time, I'm gonna add blades on the ends of it. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's how strong he is.
My Goku just one-shot the mini boss.
Really?
Yeah, I think this one Goku's strong enough to take on the wave.
But yeah, he's just like able to use wind abilities. It's like a Kaza, but this time it's not like waves of pressure. It's like blades getting thrown across the air with punching speed. Literally. The only way he's able to block it is if he literally just cancels it out himself. And he threw this like air ability type of thing. He actually grabbed, kind of not summoned, but used this air ability to push this like gigantic metal rod towards him. And he threw it at the girl, Josephine, like she's kind of weak at the time, right? And then he goes to grab her or try to stop him, but his arm was already in a punching form. So I was like, you know, if I'm gonna punch him and quickly run to her, because his body was already facing the other way instead of towards the Girunai. I don't know if I said it correctly. His body was already facing the other way, but he was gonna throw a punch because even though he doesn't have air abilities, he's actually able to sort of throw a power punch, kind of like but it's like
All Might.
no, not like that. It's kind of like, you know, Frog Kumite.
Frog Kumite from Naruto.
Yeah, kind of like that, but not really. It's like power is able to extend by like feet ahead, right? But this time he had already canceled out with his air ability, right?
Right.
So basically what he did was he grabbed his arm, right? And in this split moment, he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to do something quick about this, right? In an instant, he turns, since his body was already going this way, he turns the other way, breaking his arm out of socket in multiple places, right? Like, literally. He's all like, dude, you know, it's like, do you feel no pain at all? It's instant. He's all like, I do. And then he just punches him. He's like, feels kind of good, actually. No, I'm not gonna say that, no. But he's like, does that hurt?
That could be taken out of context.
Oh, like, the pain feels good, like, yeah, never mind.
That could be taken out of context.
So basically, he said, doesn't this hurt? And he goes like, yes, it does. And he's like, he doesn't care about the pain. The pain is basically nothing since he remembers everything now, you know, like, he remembers everything he's been through. So yeah, he obviously takes this pain now. Because he knows abilities and not, like, here's the thing. A power, like itself, abilities and all that, have their own knowledge. So basically, since he forgot everything, he knows knowledge about that. So he's like, I know exactly how to use it, but how do I know how to use it? Like, same time, like basically in second story, Nosuma actually knows Josephine, but he doesn't know her directly, but he knows about her. Cause one time, so basically, in the first first movie or story, Josephine gets this markings on her face that actually makes her stronger, and actually she can actually keep up with Ronin and Girunai, right? So kind of, right? So they're jumping him, and basically how Ronin dies is that he actually punches him through the stomach, right? Donut, yeah, I know. But the only reason he died is because like that arm actually stopped, like, so basically his arm was cut off inside of Ronin's stomach. but it's able to still move because he's alive, right? So basically, he made a new arm, kind of, almost.
Right.
So basically, it's still forming, but it's coming back. Basically, the other arm is still there by itself, and if he's still alive, that arm is going to be flexed still. So that muscle is actually on his veins, one of his veins, that's keeping him alive almost, right?
Right.
So if that arm like stops like flexing, because that means he's dead. So then he will actually bleed out, right? And nothing is actually gonna stop that, not even his own healing ability, because he's so weak in this moment. His power kind of got sealed a little. So actually, seriously, his power got sealed a little. And so basically, he's lying there on the floor, right? And basically, I'm gonna have a black room, so you can see like this open space. And I'm actually gonna have this like black room open space for the arm by itself. So if you look at my stream, arm is gonna be like this, a black room. You're not even gonna see it, right? And then he's gonna hit my like this, completely squeeze his arm, flexing his muscle on his arm, his forearm, right? Well, basically it's his forearm, right? And his forearm is gonna basically the muscle's gonna flex, and he's gonna see that he's not bleeding out anymore. He's gonna come out in a rage
Stop for 1
moment.
minute.
He's gonna pop out in a rage moment. Like, how is he not dead? He's gonna go all out trying to kill him, right? So he gets up off the ground, right, and basically goes to kill him. He dies mid-fight too, and dies standing up, and he comes back one more time just to make sure. Yeah. And then he finally then dies, obviously.
Dang.
So that goes to the second movie.
Honestly, he would be screwed if he had to wear an arm cast.
Ooh.
The guy who has to flex his arm all the time. Like, if his power literally comes from his arms, like if he has to wear an arm cast, he's powerless.
No, I mean, like, if he's alive, then his arms will still be flexing. But if he's dead, his arms wouldn't flex. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Fair.
Because his
Ignore that.
ability's a little bit different.
Congratulations on 2 hours worth of stream. Probably your
Worth
longest
of-
stream yet.
Yep, where's the full explanation of my character that I'm not even written down yet? I'm not even joking, I haven't written it down yet.
Genuinely, this is probably one of your longest streams yet.
Yeah,
Pushed over 2 hours.
yeah.
Let's continue it on for another couple hours.
But, so basically, Ronin has his body stolen, basically introducing Nosuma. And Nosuma, since he has his body, he has his knowledge, right? So he knows Josephine, but at the same time he doesn't know her. And so he's like, this body, like, who is this, right? He's like, I know him. And he's like in like this state where he doesn't even know anything. He's over eating trash, right? And so she goes to him with chocolate and food and all that, like, here, eat this food. And he's munching it down, like, seriously. And he's like, Josephine. Oh, in a weird way, he's like,
Oh no.
Josephine, right?
No.
And then he tries to attack her, and he's a little bit weak right now. He tries to attack her, and she sort of kicks him, right? And he flees, he runs away, right?
Right.
And they try to play it off like they just saw something, obviously, like that wasn't actually him. She plays it off. They both get convinced that it wasn't even him, it was someone else, obviously, different kind of. And she hasn't seen him in about like 5 or 3 years, right? No, 2 years.
Right.
Obviously, she has a picture of him, but still. So basically, end credits for the other one, but basically the ending. Basically, you see her kind of sad, putting a picture of them or looking at a picture on like her phone or something, of both of them together. And then you see like this person in the background, but you don't really see him. It's like blurred out, right? And she looks up surprised, and basically it cuts. Yeah.
Dang.
And then they find out later in the next movie, obviously that's just her cousin, which is Senzai. Yeah, Senzai is there, helping her out. So now that Senzai is there, she's actually teaching him. So basically, in the middle of the movie, he kind of left because he was kind of mad at her a little. So he left her, right, for a while,
Right.
for about a month or two. So it was a 2 month time skip. In that 2 month time skip, he was actually training Senzai, and he didn't even know that was her cousin. So yeah, he's like, oh, I met this dude. She's like, how did you learn ability? He's like, oh, you want something very cool? And then here's the thing too. is he runs for like teleports kind of, but he's just fast, right behind her, and she's already looking at him. He's like, what did you just do right now? So I think back, what did you just see right now? And then it shows that he went behind her, but she, in a slow motion scene, kind of does this. So if you look at my stream right now, it's like this. The camera supposed to be him, like this, right? He's like this, slowly, just kind of at the same time, but she's faster than him, so she can see him. They end up training each other, so that's kind of cool. And then they both go against Nosuma in Ronan's body. Basically, after a while after finding out, so this is the second movie now. After finding out about Nosuma, kind of, they thought it was Ronan, but it wasn't. But it actually was, right? Because they convinced themselves that it wasn't him. Then after a while, he actually attacked them. He has a one-time use ability called Data, and he actually rips off this like of like computer, the things that's like a computer right there, stretchy. He actually peels it off of her face, takes this, kind of taking her power away from her a little. She gains it back though, but still, her power is a little bit capped, but she has to break it.
Yeah.
Yep, now it gets all kind of confusing now, huh? So
Very confusing.
so in the first movie, this one girl actually was fighting Josephine, and then this and that. Ronan said, "I'm gonna kill her," so he actually kills her. She goes, "No, spare her." She felt a connection with her, and then second movie, she's back going against Josephine again. This time working for Nosuma in Ronan's body, and then but she's like, "I like this girl. I want to be friends with her." You know, and he's like, "So you're willing to betray me?" And so she sort of does betray him, but she wasn't really with him that much at all. And it was confusing, but basically,
You just tossed me for a freaking mind loop. Holy hell.
I know. So basically, she finds out his ability. His ability is actually able to skip his movements. He's actually able to skip his actions. As in a way, like, I can't really explain it, but it sort of brings out like a clone of him almost. So he has two abilities, kind of. It's like, how do I say this? So let's say you put up a barrier, right? If my action is to go up to you and punch you, I'm going to wait till I see my own like personal like myself, run up through that thing, inform him right after, and he punches you, right? So he actually kind of did that. She had a glimpse into future space, which is his ability, right? She had a glimpse into it, basically seeing his ability, and she basically just figured it out. And it was too late because he already killed her at the time. But she sends the last dying thing. Since she in the first movie had like illusion type of magic, like not magic, illusion ability. Also, I'm in the thing. Where are you at? She had a.
I'm currently doing some summons.
I have the Naruto one now. So basically.
I'm doing some summons. It's crazy. As you
So.
say.
Basically, since she didn't have illusion magic this time, but she had this marking ability, kind of like Josephine did, and basically everyone has this now. Everybody, it gives them a power up. It's it's called a power boost. I know, but basically, she in this power move ability state, she actually gets her illusion thing back, sends it flying through the air. And she's actually controlling it as if it was her, you know? Flying through the air, searching for her. She finds her and goes right into her face. Basically giving her this illusion, teaching her everything about his abilities. But it only lasts a couple seconds, and the left it cuts off, basically for her to figure it out. She then figures it out, and while she's fighting him, she has to be cautious and stay her distance. Here's the thing, if he wanted to skip throwing a thing at her, he'd actually skip it and it'd already be halfway through the air in a second. Fact, sometimes it would actually be right in front of their faces, and like as if it just teleported. Like seriously, it'd be right there in front of their faces, and it's hard too. It will penetrate both of them. That's kind of how broken his ability is. But during this fight, they both catch a glimpse of future space. They're actually using future. Kind of use it to go against them. In this moment, Josephine is sort of sacrificing herself, basically powering up and using an ability that's sort of meant. Okay, so she can't handle his own ability that she made, and she can't handle it. But it's an ability that literally just evaporates everything on the side of a person.
That's disgustingly. That's broken.
Okay, the reason why it's overpowered is because it sets their power on fire, like not on fire, but like let's say like your own power exploded on you, kind of, right? It's kind of like, you know how Naruto's Rasen Shuriken, if since he almost cut him.
Yeah, it impels every single nerve and completely destroys a person.
That's what it does.
Yeah, there was a risk to it before he became the Turtle Sage. The Rasen Shuriken would also mess the crap out of his arm up too.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah,
dangerous about this. His ability, all shares. Sorry, say it again.
I was just going to in more detail about how it destroyed the chakra points, but no, it's fine. As you saying?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it was only just going me about to start ranting about Naruto, which I don't need to do.
Okay, so basically, all she has to do is touch him, right? Like literally, a small tap was able to. But for him to actually get really, basically destroyed, he has to impale him with his hand. So her hand, basically, as it goes in through his stomach, right? It actually, well, it kind of explodes her arm inside of his like stomach area, basically killing, like setting his own power against himself, destroying everything of like every one of his like. I can't really explain it. The only reason she died was because it weakened her, so she didn't use all of it because she didn't want to die, right? So she didn't use her full power. That was her biggest mistake because it actually caused Senzai to basically almost die. And that's why she died, because he can actually take that. He took it, but he was very weak, right? So it basically weakened him. But even still, he still killed her. The reason she died because she basically had almost no power left. Basically bring it back to no power, to say.
Right.
So that's why she died. Her biggest mistake. I'm literally made that up off the spot. I'm gonna write that down or something. The reason she died was.
I might need you to help me in a bit. I don't know because this is my first time trying this 5-star unit. I just got him and everything, so I don't know how strong he is. He's not nearly as strong as my Black Goku, though.
So I gotta give this a name. I was gonna call it. I was thinking of calling it something like. I don't know. I don't even think it even has a name. But basically, what it does is just literally evaporates someone else's power and lights it on inside them. Kind of like it sort of cuts them on the inside, like under their skin. Yeah, that's what it does. It basically just cuts them on the inside of their skin and drains their power. Their power is the only thing that's cutting them, basically. So since he's strong, it's gonna hurt him a lot, basically. But the thing is, though, it also hurts her, basically. That's the reason why, is because she couldn't handle it. If she could handle it, then she was very OP, but she couldn't. She made a dangerous ability. Even in the first movie, she made it, but even Ronin warned her not to use it. She never did use it either. But she did now, and that's why the reason she died.
Big brain.
Senzai, basically in his half-death state, actually met up with Ronin himself, right?
Right.
But Ronin never really recalled this because in the moment, it was basically since her power was in... Basically, one time he accidentally... The reason why she got power is because he accidentally gave it to her. Because he put this power in his food that was going to be able to help him actually regenerate a little better. Because at the time he was very weak. So he put power in this food, right? He put power a little too much in the food, and it actually got into the other food. Her food, right? Basically, she kind of ate the power from him, basically giving her power, right? That's why she got power. And the same reason he trained him, because, well, the reason he got power is because, well, his name means potential. That's why he has power himself, alone, without Ronan's help. But since, what's her name? Oh yeah, she was training with him. She kind of accidentally let power into his power. So basically, Ronan's power was also inside of him at the same time. Right?
Right.
So, basically, okay, it's kind of like you don't know how to control your power, so it accidentally like leaks out of the air, I guess you could say. It leaked out, kind of not onto food, but into like oxygen tank. How do I say this? What do I do for this? That's the thing I'm confused on. I don't know how to give him Ronan's power. That's why I gotta give him Ronan's power. So it leaked out. How can I explain this? Okay, so how about this? Oh, I have an idea. It leaked out of the air, and mid-fight, he was absorbing power from around him, I guess you could say, right? From like an enemy who's absorbing power from them, because he has an ability that can actually kind of absorb things. It's like a side ability, right? I'm making this up on the spot. So he absorbs power. He absorbs power. Enemy, something like that. You can do that, right? It's a side ability. He doesn't. It's not useful, but it's only able to just so he can. I guess it's not useful in fighting, but it's useful for gaining power back. Kind of absorbs her power, but power is kind of like it comes back if you have it. Like it just comes back to you. You just gotta wait a while. Like eating will help you get power back. Strength training can help you get power back, or even increase your power, right?
Right.
So like, obviously, since Ronan has so many years of experience, power, wouldn't you think, be increased to a lot? Like, that's just how broken he is, kind of, right? But basically, since he was absorbing power through the air, she was actually leaking out a lot of Ronan's power, which is basically her power now, but still his at the same time. So basically it became hers, but it's still from him, so that's why he's able to absorb his power. So
she's basically like a Majin. She absorbed a part of him and was able to use his abilities pretty much.
Not his abilities, but use his type of, how can I say this, skill. Like she became more stronger, say, once she was able to use it. She adapted it to herself. So her ability is, she doesn't really have an ability. She's just very fast and agile, just like he was, right? So basically her main ability was the one thing that she could not use because she couldn't handle it, right? Was that one move. Don't even name it. I can't name it. But basically, it lights someone else's power on fire cells, I guess. Not on fire, but like, it puts someone else's power, cuts them off, like cuts them up on the inside, right? Like again, everywhere. But Nosuma is pretty strong, so he was able to take it. Her biggest mistake was not using it fully. She used it like 3/4, right?
Right.
Because she didn't want to die. But her biggest mistake was basically it caused Senzai to, well, basically die, but not at the same time not die. But Ronan's power was inside of him. Basically, Ronan actually got to talk to him. Ronan gave him some more power. Said, use this to help her, right? The reason why he never recalled this was because, well, he didn't remember it because, well, he never actually did it. It was just like,
Hey yo, this is busted.
what happened?
Look what my Whitebeard's doing. He's sending a tsunami down the path.
Sure.
I'm sorry, as you were saying.
Oh, that's cool. No, seriously, down the path, like.
It's wiping everything out.
Seriously. So basically, what was that right now? I was saying, okay, so he never recalled this. The reason why, because he wasn't actually there. It was kind of like his power was telling him this. But in the shape of him. Okay, so it was actually him, but he never really remembered it because, well, obviously he was dead at the time. But he knew knowledge of him because he's actually been there, but kind of forgotten it, right? Because he never really actually there, you know. He was in like this state of death, have in between like. So basically, he gave him abilities of, how can I say this? The same ability that he had, kind of, right? For a temporary moment. It's a switch place abilities, right? He gave him that ability for a temporary like moment, and he could only use it 10 times because he couldn't handle his power. That's why I made it up on the spot. But yeah, how's it sound so far? Like,
Sounds like you're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to like decide on how they
Yeah.
will fight each other.
yeah. See, Nosumaru was very strong. Nosuma basically took Josephine's ultimate attack, which is basically her only ability. Took it, like, but it cost her to lose basically almost all her power. So basically, she had no power. She had enough strength to actually move faster than a human eye, kind of, right? But it wasn't even that much because she was still faster than her at the time. That's what cost her life. But before she died, they both activated their sort of power booster. They ended up killing him, but at the same time, she died because he basically stabbed her like stomach, his arm. At the same time, she kind of cut his head off almost, right? Well, it wasn't really her, but it was actually Senzai. Senzai actually cut his head off, but she just weakened him, held him in place, you could say. But yeah, she died kind of like how Ronin did. Kage. Died like Kage, and that's what kicks off the end credits. Yeah, she died just like him. Donuts. I'm joking. So in the end credits, for the first movie, you actually see Ronin. Well, you don't know it's Ronin yet till you see his face. Yeah, but you could tell it's Ronin because he's drinking chocolate milk, which is through the whole thing. He actually likes chocolate milk, and basically what he did was he was getting interviewed by people like about Josephine, right? The dude goes, she was very good. She was trained well. He was like he agrees, like, yeah, she was. He's like, wait, but then he's getting kind of skeptical, like, trained well, was trained well. He goes, yeah. Well, yeah, but then he's like, well, she was very strong, you know, we were glad to have her on our team. Wait, no, how would they even, okay, no. So, yeah, we came to talk to you about this person, because obviously you knew this person, and you don't know who it is yet at the time, but we could tell who it is, kind of, because he's drinking chocolate milk, we don't see his face. But they're basically talking about her. He's like, what do you know about this person? And he's telling him everything he knows, kind of. She was a young girl. She's a young girl. She is a young girl. Obviously not was, because he thinks that she's still alive, right? And she's like, she was a good fighter while she lasted. He goes, what did you just talk about? Like, what did you just say? He's like, what do you mean by that? And he goes, she died. Kondo. And he goes, you gotta be kidding me. He's like, you don't act like you don't know. He's like, what are you talking about? You killed her. And then that's what kicks off the second movie. That basically describes what happens. Basically, he kills everybody in that room out of anger. And yeah, I know. He kills everybody in that room out of anger. And he actually goes back to that bridge. So there's a bridge actually where I live at. There's a bridge where I'm planning to have a cool fight with 3 robotic. Obviously, I told you, right, the robots, dead body robots, whatever.
Yeah.
He had a big fight with them there because teleported them there. Because actually, I need the actor who's gonna play the little girl to play as one of them. So I'm making the excuse of teleporting them somewhere or having them chase him, kind of, right, far from her. So that's what I made the excuse of. So basically, yeah. he basically goes there, walks down there. You know Uzui, right? Where he was standing there on that house looking down like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna do something. He's gonna do something like that, right? He's just gonna sit down on the stairs, looking out in the distance. But he's in anger. You can actually, he's not an angry face, but you can see it in his eyes. He's actually very angry because he's mad. He's trying to find out who killed her. That goes to the third movie. Second movie was just like a little recap on how she died and what happened, right? Third movie, well, story you could say, is him as the bad guy working for this dude because he's trying to figure out who it is, right? And so he's in this group, right? And he's known as sort of like, it's kind of like Upper Moon 1 almost, right?
Right.
He's like Upper Moon 1. So basically he's the strongest. He has his own place. He has a sword. He's getting jumped by 3 people, right? Who know Sensei. So he basically hears the name Sensei and he's like, wait a second. And then he becomes a good guy because he was actually fooled. He actually was tricked. The person who actually had ties with Nosuma was actually the person he was working for. It kind of hurt him deeply.
Oh.
Yeah. It hurt him deeply. So what he did was that he then actually went against him. But he gave him not authority, but like, I gave him like, how can I say this? You know how Muzan's able to kill anybody who wants to go against him? Yeah. Like that. Basically, he had like this thing like, alright, you're gonna work for me, I need to know that you trust me. I need to have your trust, right? Let me have hold over your power. Right? So basically he sealed his power to lowest.
Damn.
Right? Yeah, he was basically just like Sensei almost at the time. Him, they all jumped him.
He's pretty much like Daki then.
And
He had to be like Daki because like his power was sealed. Without.
he was very weak at the time, yeah. He was still strong, don't get me wrong, because of experience, but still he was very... He had less power, so he couldn't release his ability as much. His ability wasn't really any kind of ability at all. It was kind of just like, I gotta give him an ability. But basically, he was just very good with the sword this time. Like, he was just expert swordman, like he always was. But he used his swords more now, and he actually has like a Gesuga Tensho type of thing. But there's actually a thing where he's actually able to speed boost, kind of teleport kind of move. Where his sword just drags him, the sword drags him to the person at a very fast speed. That's how he's able to get close people so fast and all that. The sword drags him. It's his choice if he wants to kill them or not, or slash them, you know, or attack.
Right.
The sword just drags him. Basically, the sword is his made, but I made it up on the spot. But the sword, yeah, everything's being made up on the spot because I have to give him abilities. I mean, unless you could say that they all don't have abilities, they're just very fast and all that, you know? Most of them actually are. I can't give them all abilities. I can't edit it. Camera tricks are better. So basically, no one has an ability, but they're just really fast, right? They have the agility.
All of them have no ability, but they're all gonna be broken.
They're just fast. Power is what makes them fast.
I don't know what this emote is, but it's funny.
Happen?
I'm doing a random emote and it's absolutely hilarious. I
How do you
don't
do it?
understand this. It's a. Oh, I purchased it. It was in the game shop for the emote shop for the game.
Oh, how do you do emotes?
You
I
have
see it.
to buy them. Yeah, you have to buy them using gold.
Well,
You get sleepy?
not really, man. Maybe. I don't know. But basically,
You get tired, bro.
Nosuma? No, not Nosuma. What's his name? Ronan at the time was working for this dude, and he goes to kill him because he knew that what he was gonna do. Right? He had cameras. So he heard them talking. He's like, finally, or not finally, but like, wow. Now he does this, and now he seals his power, right?
Right.
Then he figures out there's actually a camera in there because he looks around like, how would he know? Or was he planning this from the start? Well, no, he actually finds out that there's actually a camera in there. sees and he hears them talking, basically. That's how he figures out that they're actually plot against him now. After this big fight, Senzai and they work together. And I gotta plan that movie out, but basically, fourth one, basically they're working together, right? This duo, right? But at this part, they're both on like a different planet. Cause in the beginning, first movie, he's actually coming from a different planet, and I'm making the excuse of why I'm fat for a way that he actually fell asleep or passed out during his teleportation portal type of thing. Since he couldn't really focus it, his body morphed. That's why I'm giving the excuse of why I'm fat. Right? So that's why. So basically, in this different planet, it's about to explode, right?
God.
About to explode. So they have to get off of it, obviously. They can't just jump to the other planet, obviously. So they have to take this total capsule. But they have to one of them has to stay back and hold this thing off for the other one to go. Because they're both gonna die. So Ronan says, I have an idea. I'm going to send myself after this explosion. Basically, it's like his heart almost, right? So he picks it up and his cat grabs it. I can't edit that, but never mind. So basically, he finds it, right? It comes down like a meteor. He finds it, and then basically he picks it up, right? And he eats it because they told him to eat it, right? It's not his heart, but it's like a heart, but it's not his heart. This thing, yes,
I'll be right back.
All right, I'll explain to the.
Okay.
Basically, after he eats this thing, Ronin is kind of like Sukuna in the inside of him, kind of. Like Sukuna. He can actually come out of his back, kind of like a stand. So to come out of his back and just punch the dude. I plan to have that kind of out of his back and like punch. And then there's no one can see him but this dude. The reason why is because of the area around him. He was going to power everybody. Everyone who's actually able to. Basically, Ronin out of him, like he can actually pop out, but it's dangerous because Sensei might not be out. Since I died, but at the same and they have to basically use it. Sensei pops out, well, Ronin pops out, but it's not him. It's control. The reason so that maybe this he's able to use it correctly, uses his powers correctly. Actually, I say this, able to use it correctly. Win is obviously they let him be out, basically changing. Finally, let him fully out, take over his body back, obviously. Since I was just using his body, so basically, I lets him take full control now. Knows the risk that he might not be able to take out again, but they can't use it. So he has to actually reset everything. Kind of like Made in Heaven. Nah. Basically, everything goes to black and white, kind of, but it's like these are apart, kind of color. I guess you could say. Not black and white as in like old days. It's literally like just like like black and white. Right. So basically, that's how it works. I can't really explain it any much longer. Kind of hard to. But basically, it transforms Sensei to a gigantic, the second blink of an eye, you could say. Taller, I'm tall, so transforms him to Ronin. Ronin takes full control. Sensei basically not being able to come back out. That's all I have for that. I'll take him. That's all I could do. Gotta write it down and make it. If anything, I'd rather just record it live action. Can't draw, so yeah. What? My Discord got logged off for some. There we go. Your Discord join back. Am I in Discord call?
Welcome back, friend.
You have no idea why it just like.
I have an army of tsunamis coming towards this boss.
I literally have no idea why my whole like Discord just logged off right now.
Oh, look at the army of tsunamis. Oh man.
I'm not gonna care about no copyright anymore.
Honestly, you shouldn't worry about monetization until you get like 1,000 subscribers and you can actually start making money.
So I gotta put everything copyright.
Look like you're getting sleepy.
You still watching my stream, bro?
Absolutely, gotta give you that stream view, you know?
That dude said he would subscribe. He didn't subscribe. I can see when people subscribe.
He didn't sub.
Oh, I don't think it is.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a classic sound. You ready for this?
How was that so loud? People really like this game. Man. I must. Let me make my Ichigo very strong real quick. I'm gonna give him a lot of XP. I'm gonna feed that thing to him. Is that a good idea or no?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Seriously?
Yes, it is.
Defeat 4-star Ichigo, this 6-star XP thing.
Yeah, make him strong so he's more useful in battle. You can always get more EXP boosts.
There, he's now level 42. At level 44 now. I'll take off All Might and make him I didn't put Uryu in the field. What do you? Go spin. Where do I go to now? This might be good for making a song. Yeah. Is that guy dressed as Archer?
Oh, you're in a public server?
Yeah, it's the guy dressed as Archer from Fate. I wonder, but this might be very. Cause like, if it sounds good, I mean, just, and like, there's no background noise. Obviously, we gotta make a pop filter.
Hey, I just realized I could probably do Snake Way now. So the thing about Serpent's Way in this game, you'll see it later on. Whenever, if you decide to continue making it like a habit to stream this and like do like a mid podcast during stream.
Hmm.
But
That's so.
bored of this game, we can also find a different game to play.
What do I play?
I'm sure we can find games. Let's think. What are some good games that we could play?
I want to play 2v2's Reaper 2, but
I'm weak right now, Reaper 2.
I gotta
That would be
proceed.
that'd be a terrible decision. For like me to join you in a 2v2 would be such a bad idea. What's a game we could play? I'm trying to think of some games.
Play Fortnite.
I don't. I really, really don't.
Ooh, N.
What's some
The
other
guy
games
who
I can...
asked. The guy who asked. Some recognize. お前の目をくく。お前の目をくくせてくれ。I'm trying to do a deep voice, but I can't do it. Some
お前を
300年経った世界。
点から点は0です。
Did you say you're number 10? Something 0?
Yeah.
What did you say? It's translated.
10 minus 10
Oh,
is
yeah.
0.
Forgot about that, my bad.
Simon Sakura Kagayoshi.
It's funny because like you say it with like Yoshi and they're like your actual ass is like Yoshi like that.
Yoshi. Kagayoshi.
Oh. I'm looking for a game right now. What's a
Yeah,
good
me
game?
too. You would not believe how hard it is to find an actual good game to play.
Time Warfare.
Uh, Emma, when you're looking in the Discover tab,
Looking at the continue tab right now.
oh god, you can't play Mighty Omega, so that's out of the question because that's a pay-to-play game. We could play Blocks Fruits, but I don't think you have to. That's a bandit beater game. You'd have to. You don't want to do that on stream. Bandit beater games on stream is not fun. Trust me.
One of my friends is playing a game called Raid My Avatar.
Oh,
Did you
what?
play GPO?
I do. No, I don't think I'm really high level on this account.
Hmm.
Oh, what's a good game to play? Oh my god. You know what? When in doubt, we could just play a parkour.
Hardcore. What about debugging?
I'm pretty sure this account is currently does not have debug, and I don't think.
Yeah, it does. Oh, no, you got banned, didn't you?
Yeah, on this one, I don't know how I got banned either. That's the weird thing.
Didn't you say that someone was recording or something like that? And that you were lagging, that they thought you were doing some glitch thing, whatever?
I forgot all about that.
There's no way for you to prove it, huh?
Yeah, there
Right.
is no way. Yeah, because mainly because game developers are like they believe so much in their anti-cheat programs that they don't even think about the what if or this actually happened, even though you don't believe it. You know? It's one of those things. But it's fine. As long as my main account isn't banned, I'm not worried about my alt.
You don't want to play any main?
Do I want to play on? No, absolutely not.
Why not?
My main account is max level, and everyone will target my main account. It will not be a fun time.
You don't have another like slot?
All my slots are like 50 up.
Well, get one that you don't like.
I love them all. That's the thing, I love them all.
Want to take over a server every two? Oh wait, yeah, we can do that. Come on.
I'm weak.
So come on. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, I guess. See you guys in the next one.
Thank you for coming by. Have fun.